competitors coming out now for practice session number 1 for race 1. 10-lap scratch race, and a total of some 25 competitors coming out for this practice in cloudy but dry conditions. Number 18 coming into the picture, Steve Maxted in the Vauxhall Lotus, the driver who raced in this series a number of years ago. Number 66, that was Richard Barstow in a Vauxhall Junior. 27 going through there, David Dudley in the Vauxhall Anson. He was 5th fastest overall and 5th fastest in Class A with a time of 1 minute 0.15. Number 17 going through there, that was Philip Carter in the Tatus Renault. Number 32 going through there, Jim Blockley in the Rolt RT3 Vauxhall. He was fastest overall with a time of 59.215. And here's the leaders coming through on their 7th lap, and it's still just Jim Blockley now from Peter Liebas and Francis Phillips. Peter on a bit of a charge, but absolutely nothing between the first 3 leaders. Here's number 7, Andy Utley, driving another Vauxhall Lotus, and he's followed through by number 3, here he is, Julian Cutler in the Vauxhall Reynard. Eighth lap for the leaders, now beginning to catch up with the tail-enders. Still Jim Blockley from Peter Liebas and Francis Phillips. Here's another shot of Andy Utley. Andy is in 8th place. He's followed through by number 33, Andrew Ward, in 9th. Here's Alan Everett, followed through by number 14, Neil Harrison in the Vauxhall Reynard. Here's the leaders coming through right amongst all the tail-enders. This is the penultimate 9th lap, and Jim Blockley threading his way through. Very tight there for Peter Liebas, but manages to get through. Francis Phillips has had to run very wide there on the exit of Lovefield. Here's Andy Utley again, followed through by Andrew Ward. Good dice that for 8th and 9th places. Here's 21, Sam Wood and Alan Everett. 77, John Miller, currently 2nd in Class B. Waiting for the leaders now to come through on their last lap. Here they are, and it's still just Jim Blockley from Peter Liebas and Francis Phillips. Here's number 3, Julian Cutler, who is up into 10th place. Following Julian through is the leader of Class B, Philip House. Here he is. Jim Blockley won the race doing 10 laps in 10 minutes 13.50, a speed of 96.46. Second, just 0.548 of a second behind, was Peter Liebas. Less than a second behind Jim Blockley in 3rd place was Francis Phillips. 4th was David Dudley, 5th Robin Dorr, and 6th Steve Maxted. Philip House won Class B in 11th place, doing 10 laps in 10 minutes 47.75, a speed of 91.36.